So my relationship with Sandra Gold predated me ever physically meeting her by probably 10 to 15 years. And so it's very surreal for me to be here tonight talking about her. My son Jeffrey was a patient of Arnold Gold, and Arnold always treated not only his patients, but he treated the whole family. And inevitably, he always spoke about his wonderful, amazing wife, Sandra. And he talked about how she faced challenges, and if there wasn't an answer to the challenge, she would go out and find an answer. And she never took no for an answer. Over the years, kept thinking that his wife was an amazing role model, and yet I had never met her. And so after about 10, 12 years go by, and our federation merges, and suddenly I met Sandra Gold, and I saw exactly what Arnold had spoken about all those years. And I'm sure that as she was an inspiration and a role model to me and many others, Marge Bornstein was probably a similar inspiration and role model to many, many in her time. And so I think it's very fitting that Sandra is receiving the Marge Bornstein Award tonight.
I am so thrilled to receive this honor from my federation and from my friends and neighbors, who many of whom I've worked with for so many years. It's very special because what I'm feeling now is gratitude. You know, gratitude is something that I think a lot about, because I know that some people are grateful for a day or two, and some people are grateful for a lifetime. And I have a lot to be grateful for, and thanks to everybody who made this possible for me. One of the things that makes me think of, though, is when George Hankin asked me to be on my first board in this community, and George was both the head of the Federation, Englewood and the surrounding communities, as well as the director of the JCC. I said to him, George, I am thrilled to accept this assignment, but don't ever ask me to fundraise. So that's another irony, because I'm so proud to be a fundraiser and to be able to contribute to this community both in every way. I understand federation. I know that we, because we have federation, have a safety net in our community. The committee that I was most interested in serving on in our federation has been the Allocations Committee. It is very comforting to me as an adult Jew to know that the Jewish community is responsible for our agencies both here and abroad, and that in a very serious process called the allocation process, that we look at budgets, we look at need, and we look at understanding the role of each of the agencies. Federation cares about all the agencies. I always think of it as like a mother with children. You love them all, but some of them need things at certain times, and you have to know when that is. And Federation is that. It's the umbrella, and I have always felt that it is wonderful that the Jewish community understands Federation. My message to the young people who are just newly interested and have the time to give to our community is, you're going to love it. Good for you that you found your way to the Federation. The Bornstein Award is especially meaningful to me because it's different than a pat on the back. Thanks again for this wonderful award, and more to be told.